So what's going on, guys? How we doing out there? Happy Wednesday. Kind of a slightly different lighting going on here, and that is because over there we are getting some serious rain and thunderstorm action out here, and this is Vegas. I mean, this is kind of surprising. This is normally not us, but this year has been very, very rainy. So I understand, I think we actually hit our annual rainfall in like May. So, and now we're just shooting right past that. Check this out. I fired this up a second ago. Look at this. There you go. There's a whole bunch of red right on my head there. Look at that. So, welcome to Vegas. Enjoy the rain. There it comes. Boom. Yep, all that flash flood stuff, because Vegas isn't built for water, right? So instead of just like draining off anywhere, it just all kind of puddles and creates for fun driving conditions. Hard to get like the warning on the phone going, for God's sakes, don't go out and drive anywhere. So okay, I won't go out and drive anywhere. So what's going on, guys? How we doing out there? Happy Wednesday. Let me check here. Yep, nothing too exciting. Okay. Excuse me. So, a lot of crazy stuff going on right now. Let me switch this over here. Excuse me. So, yesterday was the official start of the Star Trek convention here in Las Vegas. So, I went out there and met with my business partner, Miles, and just checked it out and had some talks with him. So, some fun things going on there. I saw him in San Diego Comic-Con just a couple weeks ago, but he's still pretty happy with the progress, so we're good there. Lots of other stuff happening behind the scenes, which unfortunately I gotta tease, kind of like I did with Tribbles back in the day, right? I gotta tease this stuff out for a while, but there's some really fun, exciting stuff that I look forward to telling you guys all about sometime in the not-too-distant future. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna keep plugging away on the Tribble stuff. If you remember, if you're here on Monday, you know that I was starting to work on the little hidden chamber stuff, and I got a decent way through, and I hit a couple of roadblocks, so I'm going to start off trying to work on that. So here we go. We'll start with a maximize. All right, and I'll show you what's going on here. So, oh, and then here's another thing I did too, right? Remember I talked about the brains, right? Everyone talked about the brains. So this is my little mock-up model right here, which will change, but see if I can zoom in here a bit. There you go. So they're like cans, almost like spinach cans, like Popeye, with QTC on it. This is just a quick stab that I took at it, just do a 3D model and kind of textured it up real quick. Once my very talented artist Daniel comes back from his vacation, I'll toss this off to him and let him paint this over and make it all nice and pretty and make it sort of like blend in with the rest of the stuff there. But I think for right now it works pretty well. But yeah, this is kind of obvious, and once again, since I talked about the fact that we're going to see the QTC barrels in the opening sequence animation, this will all come in total context, and you'll see that and you'll know exactly what it is because you've already been introduced to it before. So that's cool. And then of course I got something going on. Okay, now that's happening more than once. So, I got a situation where for some reason I'm dropping the input, and I'm not sure what's causing that. I thought it was something else triggering it, but now it's starting to come up pretty frequently. I don't know if it's like I have some other app where it's switching off of the focus off of Unity, but anyways, what I was trying to show is just like, yeah. Oh, right now it doesn't spin at all, does he? I gotta fix that. Oh, come on. Fine, I'll go at it this way. Yes, that one spins. Alright. And I have like all those 3 different versions, like because the brains, excuse me, the food was supposed to be like sitting on different parts of it, so I had like different shapes, but since I'm going to the can, I should be able to just knock this all down to one. There it goes, look at that. So I'm hitting controls, so I'm just guessing that something else took focus. So if I switch back, yeah, okay, I think so it's not Unity. For whatever reason, I have some program in here that's grabbing focus, which is really annoying, but I'll worry about that later. All right, so we had the little bonus room stuff, right? And this is all good. Right now I just have the QTC in here, but in a second... Oh, see, I lost control again. I gotta figure that out. I'm gonna swap that out for gems, collectible gems. All right, so here's where the issue comes up, right? So what I want is for you to drop down and not go straight in the lava. So I came up with the idea of these little planks, right? That kind of prevents you from going straight in there. But if you can see the shadow, I'm getting that little steppy kind of shift, right? Talked to the author of 2DDL and got back to me pretty quickly, and did a little back and forth, and I guess the situation is 2DDL doesn't really handle tile maps really well, especially if they're sort of like turned on at runtime. So what I was going to try and do here is switch this out, which, you know what, actually wait, I thought I already did, so that's not even a good sign either. Oh, because I need to add it. So tell you what, I added this code, rebuild light. So let's try rebuild first. So the author sent me these two commands. There's rebuild and there's add collider to scene, right? So rebuild didn't do much, right? It unfortunately didn't correct the issue. So I went on to try add collider to scene, and then I started getting an error thrown. And that's when I discovered that the plugin just does not like tiles, collider, tile collider kind of stuff. So what I did was, and since it's a pretty simple object, so we come back into underground here. Come on. Thank you. Like that. Turn off the cover for a second. Turn this bad boy back on. All right. So you'll see what I did was just kind of, rather than do a tile thing, I saw the render, of course, but the tile map collider is gone in favor of just a regular box collider, since this is all it is, just this little platform. So that was the cleanest way to kind of do that. But as you saw, I still saw that stepping, which means that I need to still try and do that rebuild trick. So we'll start with the rebuild and see if that fixes the issue. So let's take another stab at this. If this doesn't work, then I'll try the add collider and see if we get better luck. So we'll do this, and we'll just kind of sit here and wait for a second. There it is. All right. Nope, we're still getting that, and we see that it was send. All right, but it actually didn't do it. Rebuilding. Okay. Wow, that's interesting. So I should see this rebuilding light now pop up in the log file. And the fact that I didn't means that it didn't kick off for whatever reason, which is not good. Oh, you know what? I think I might know why. Because I replaced that tile collider, right, with that box collider, but I didn't update the collider information so it knows. So all this transition information I went ahead and threw into the portal object. It just seemed like since that was the key thing that you're hitting to trigger this whole event, that just seemed like a good object to hold all this information. So yeah, so here it is. So you can see my return platform collider has now gone to nothing. So collider 2D, so in theory if I just grab post and toss him right there, boom. Alright, so now he actually has that collider. So let's turn the cover back on. Come back out, hit Control S, and fire this up again. Alright. And let's head over. Hey, Stacks, what up, man? Nice graphics. Can you show some little gameplay? I'll do that right now. Let me come back over here. Nope, still stepping. Alright, so the idea of this, and I'm still losing control. God, I gotta figure out what the heck's taking away my focus off of here. So I'm losing like input. I have to keep toggling, clicking on here to get the focus back. Alright, so this little guy, in case you don't know, Strax, is a character from the old Star Trek TV show called Tribbles, right? Hence, Tribble Troubles. I was able to get the license agreement, so I'm actually able to make a game based on Tribbles. And so the idea is Tribbles, they're cute little furry creatures. You can hear them purring here. Oh, wait, there you go. They have that cute little purr, right? And they're cute little furry creatures, but they have this really bad habit of eating the food, all the food they find, right? So this guy was doing that. He was on someone's spaceship, right, eating all their food, gets caught, and the captain, in a fit of rage, beams him into the center of this planet whose molten core is rising. So if you come up here, you actually see, there you go. There's the core of the planet, and it's all like molten core, right? And it's just starting to rise up, right? So now you, as this poor, sweet little Tribble, you're trying to basically climb your way up to safety. And then these little cans are food that got left behind because you were actually, when you were beamed, you were actually in a giant pile of this food. So the food cans kind of got tossed down with you. And these orange guys, that they actually come from the animated Star Trek TV series. They're called Glommers. Tribbles and Klingons have this natural hatred for each other. Oops. Oh, see, there's the controls going away on me. That's just terrible. I gotta figure out who's doing that. So, yeah. So Klingons actually created Glommers for one purpose. They genetically engineered them, and all their purpose in life is to eat Tribbles, right? So Glommers are sort of your natural enemies, and they show up from time to time in the game. So you see, it's a kind of like a platformer arcade game. You know, taking inspiration from Super Meat Boy, Spelunky, Downwell, some of those games. Will you make a 90-degree turn when your character sticks to the wall? No. Oh crap! What the heck? Why do I keep losing focus? All right, you know what? I'm gonna just restart Unity. Maybe it's not something else. Let me just restart Unity here, because what's happening is like every minute or two, the input goes away. So, you know, just all the keyboard controls suddenly drop out, and I'm not sure if it's something in Unity or if it's something like another program that I have open that's grabbing focus, which I hope is not the case, because that's kind of disconcerting. But no, I won't have him actually turn to stick to the wall. The idea is that he sort of like grabs onto the side, and if you look closely, you'll actually see him spread out, which I didn't have that originally. So for here example, let me zoom in here. There you go. You can see how he kind of like spreads his fur out to sort of suggest that he's sticking on the side of the wall. Originally, I just had him kind of like touching the wall, but I had a bunch of people testing out the game make the comment that they couldn't really register when he was hanging onto the wall. So I revised. There it is. Look at that. So I'm hitting my controls. Yeah, I have no idea who's doing that. All right. I'm going to just start closing stuff down. All right. Let's see. Probably won't be him. And it's probably not him. Who else can I close here? Leave that up. Leave that up. All right. Close down my mail. See if the mail is the culprit. All right. Let's try this again. Boom. Oh, I just screwed up my timing there. There it goes again. Wow. I have to keep clicking on it. Okay. I don't know. At this point, it might be good to have a reboot, but since I'm doing the stream, that's not really an option at this point. But it just mucks up the gameplay when the controls only go dead on you every minute or two. Oh, shoot. So, there you go. I got it. Thanks for answering. Sure. Yeah. Absolutely, man. Thanks for asking about it. So, still early in development, just a few months in now at this point, but the goal is to have the game up and ready by beginning of next year. Yeah, and there it goes again. Huh. No, maybe there's something else going on here, because I'm still... okay, so if I switch away to like there, and then switch back... oh, then it does. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea why I'm losing focus with the app. Alright. And then this, of course, I just put this guy in here because I'm just trying to implement the little platforms. So the idea, you can go to these hidden rooms, and then you have these platforms that catch you from when you return, and I gotta clean them all up. I just was working on this one right here. So you can see in the beginning, oops, I missed it. There it goes. So you hit the little star, and then you come in these little bonus rooms, right? Which right now I have the QTC, but ultimately there'll be gems in here. And the gems allow you to buy upgrades to power-ups and stuff like that, which I have not implemented yet. But if you come... oh, crap! There go the controls. Alright, then you come back, and then the platform pops up. But I got this little glitch, and that's what I was trying to address right now. So why? That's weird. I don't know if anyone's ever had this before, but I'll Google this real quick. Focus. All right. Hey, Strax did a follow. Thanks, man. Welcome and thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. Thanks, man. So, you a developer yourself? You doing? How about you, man? You just a game player, or are you a game maker as well? All right. So this is what I seem to be facing here. Oh, that's helpful. So he asked this question, which may be somewhat of mine. But okay, no, this is actually talking about headset stuff, but this has no response anyway. So, all right, I'll kind of do this homework later on. What I could do is bust out a joystick if I have one handy. And of course I don't. They're all downstairs. They all came back with me. Nerd it, you're here. Welcome, man. Welcome. Yeah, I'm just having some technical difficulties. For whatever reason, I got Unity. Maybe you'll know, man. I got Unity. It keeps losing focus, right? So the joystick controls, keyboard rather, controls are going away on me. So, for example, here I'll just like hold here for a second and see how long it takes. And you'll know because basically, here we go. I'll drop. Of course, now it won't do it, right? Now it's going to perform perfectly. Uh-oh. My doggy alarm system went off. Yeah, see, there it goes. See? Now, look at this. Yeah, but if I restart the computer, I kill the stream. So, not really an option for you guys at the moment. So, I just have to kind of... Seriously, it's rain. It's rain. Okay, maybe there's someone at the door. Restart. No, I did. Actually, I did restart Unity, and I still got the same issue. So I don't know if it's another app that's stealing away the focus, or if it's a Unity glitch that's happening. I'm gonna guess it's not Unity. Just because. Let's see. Unless it's something I introduced the app. Bad producer, welcome, man. How's it going, man? Yo, yo, yo. Hey, restart live. I've been trying that for 50 years, man. Hasn't worked yet. Let's see. Okay, so let me make sure it's just not anything in my project that I introduced. Penny, we got it. Thank you. Overzealous alarm system. Hey, I will shave your fur off. Yeah, that works. Still 50 years old. Yeah, exactly. End result, same. Open project. All right, so let's try. Okay, so this was one I did when I was trying to do some high-res stills. So basically the same game. Just chilling, watching Twitch. Welcome, man. So yeah, so Strax and Bad Producer, some new faces here. Tell me about yourselves. Are you guys developers yourself, or are you just like hanging out and watching? Either way, if you're curious, I'll give you more info. But let me check this real quick. So I'm loading a different project, right? Different iteration of the same game. And hopefully this one, we'll see if I got the same issue. Now, if it does it here, then it's probably more likely not to be Unity's fault, and it's going to be some other Now, so here's the older version, right? This is an old iteration, so you can see what I was talking about before. When he grabs the wall, he doesn't smush into it like he does now, right? So it doesn't really register as well. Oh crap, if he doesn't drop, that means there is something wrong with my project, which would be really scary. How in the heck am I going to track that down? Oh, please don't be my project. That would be really depressing. He's not letting go, guys. Oh crap. Alright, he dropped, but that's because I changed focus myself manually. Nah, not a developer. I've done a bit of Unity, but an audio dude mostly. Gotcha, cool. Well, welcome, man. Alright, so now I'm really spooked because he's not falling, right? So that means something in my project got tweaked. So So I got to figure out if it's something in the full project or it's just that scene. Because, yeah, he's definitely not dropping now. Ah, that sucks. I'm writing some web scrapers and parsers on Python, and I love platformers. Oh, cool, man. Thanks. All right, that was me just letting go. All right, so this is spooky. So something broke, which I have no clue what. But, tell you what, let's try and find scenes, gameplay prototype. Yeah, you get to see some of the older stuff here. Don't save. Okay. So this is an older game scene. Alright. So I'm going to sit here. I'm just going to hang on to the wall here for a second and see if I drop. If I do, then I know it's something in the entire project. If I don't, then it's something in that one specific scene. Which I'm not sure which idea is worse. But so far I'm not dropping. Oh, there it is. Crap. It is something in my full project. Those cans look nice. Oh, thanks. They're just temp. They're total temp. But, yeah, I don't know what's causing that. Crap. Yeah, it's just something because I told you that the brain stuff was, like, confusing people. So I just whipped out some cams. I'm going to toss that to my artist and let him paint over it and do his magic. You have the same time period until losing control? And that's a fantastic question. Let's find out, shall we? Bust out the old phone / stopwatch. Oh, this might be a challenge here. Let's see if I can do this. Clock. And go reset. Oh, do you guys hear that? That was thunder. Which, for this town, Vegas, that's a rarity. Am I the programmer or the animator or both? Yeah, you did hear it. We hear it. Okay. Wow, that one actually set off a car alarm. That's impressive. So yes, I am the programmer. I am an animator. I'm an artist. I'm not much of a programmer. I can do just enough to kind of make things work. I did farm out the art to a very talented 2D artist, but so for animation, I've been doing animation for 20 years. So mostly for TV shows and for a couple of video games and stuff like that. So animation stuff is sort of my bread and butter, but programming I kind of do out of necessity. So here we go. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to hit play and this on the same time. Alright, and then we're going to hold it, and then we're going to just kind of keep track and wait to see if this is a consistent kind of... That was actually a good thought. So we're watching. I can pause this as soon as he drops. Alright, we're at 20 seconds. Oh, there was. So about 22. Alright. Try it one more time. Oh, shoot. Helps if you actually start the clock, dummy. Wait for it. Alright. 8, 9, there's 10. Alright. So let's see. 14, 15, here we go. We're coming up. 17, 18. See if it's 22. 20, 21, 22. There it is. Yes, you're right. It is actually happening at the exact same time. So it is a time issue, which I'm not even sure what that signifies. I do see an error here, but let's see what that's all about. On the game controller, object. Bad Producer did a follow as well. Thanks, man. Bad Producer, thanks for the follow. I definitely appreciate that, man. All right. Level object. So I don't think there's a cause and effect relationship because I think that is coming up right at the beginning. Let's tell you what. Let's turn off maximize. Kick this off again and see if that error comes up right. Yeah, he comes up right away. So that's just something that's completely unrelated. Main gameplay object transform. That's interesting. Oh, did I lose that? Oh, that would suck. Oh, because I'm in my older version. Okay, that's why. Yeah. So I created this main gameplay game object here so I could put all the stuff on there. So that way when I toggle into the bonus room and come back, I miss. Time is the same. Absolutely. 22 seconds. So it's obviously something that's hitting at a certain point, But what that is, I don't know, man. That's a total mystery. I mean, this is literally something that just started today. And, yeah, that's, I don't know, that's even, I don't know if that's more disconcerting or less, but it's annoying. I don't know if it has to do with, okay, so let's check, now we can check settings or Google the same issue. I did, only one guy mentioned it, and let's see, wait, okay, let's try this. So, because I'm doing my player controller, so here's the situation. So my character, I'm using the Corgi 2D plugin, which I did initially just to try and blast through and put together a prototype, and I was using it for like everything in level, and I saw a massive performance issue, so I kind of dropped it down. So the only thing left for Corgi 2D plugin is my main character, and I like the fact that it handles wall hanging and double jumping, and you know if it's grounded or if it's not. So that's some nice stuff. But beyond that, I really have this love-hate, more hate-love relationship with it. So what I'm going to try and find out here is I ended up adding my own player controller that feeds into it. So let's see. No, I'm not doing it here. Okay, where am I? Spacebar. No, I'm not. Okay, so let's see. So I guess it's still feeding in from the Corgi controller. So yeah, I'm not sure if it's like something in the Corgi controller that's breaking. I mean, I'm not sure what would have changed that. I hate to say it, the only thing I did was I updated the 2DDL plugin. That's the only thing I've really changed, and I'd hate to think that actually altered something. And I'm trying to think the last time I didn't up a save. Yeah, I know I do not use GitHub. I'm an idiot, but that's the danger, stupidity of being a one-person development team, is that I just do periodic backups on my own system, and probably not recently. So let me think this through. Let me go over here. Let me check this real quick. Projects, Troubles, last modified 7/11. Ooh, 20 days ago. Maybe some animation state timer. Yeah. Let's see. Well, okay, so if that's true, it might be a wall hang kind of thing. So tell you what we'll do. We'll just, okay, I'm just going to plow into the side here. Right? And, oh, let's check this out. Let's go animator. Oh, let me get my player selected. Whoa. That is the wrong one. Alright. Player. Oh, it's not going to display it by automatically. Okay, let me go back into animation, Tribble controller. Alright. Now we should be seeing him come to life. And Geometria is dead. Oh no. Oh no. Oh man, sorry to hear that. Just more issues? Oh crap, why is this not actually Tribble controller? Oh, because I don't have, hold on, let me get him selected. There it is. Okay. Good. Alright, so we're in walking mode right now. There it goes. Look at that. It went into per. Okay. Maybe. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe the per is overriding. That would be interesting. But that has no explanation why the controls get locked out. Alright, so we're going to watch this here, and we're going to watch the animator and see. There it goes. So it went into falling. Yeah, no, unfortunately, it's not an animation transition state because it's absolutely losing focus, so I have to go back here to regain. You're still working on it? I meant it had crashed. Oh, okay. I thought you meant like you were like, yeah, I'm out, man. You just meant that you've, yeah. Well, it seems like to me like you're sort of inventing ways to hurt Unity and crash it. I was doing one. See if I can actually replicate it. Since this thing's messed up anyways, right? Let's see if this kills it. No, it didn't do it. I was doing it earlier where I went from like normal screen to full screen and adjusted it, and Unity went complete bye-bye on me. But it must have been something on that one off because it's not, I can't replicate it. Alright. So, I don't know. Alright, so let me try this. Let me just see if it's the lights is the only thing I updated. But no, it never came back. No, the only way it comes back is if I re-click on here, right, to refocus. That's the, try to restart my computer. It may stop the stream, but is likely it will fix your problem. I could. I mean, if you guys want to, like, hang tight and just know that I'm going to drop off and then come back in a minute. I mean, it's worth a try. If you know, that's the classic, you know, IT crowd. Have you tried turning it off and on again, right? You know what? Let me actually, before I do that, let me just see. Let me do one last thing. Bear with me one sec. I'm gonna run downstairs real quick and grab one of my joysticks, right? My little game pads. I'm gonna plug that in, right? And see if that fixes it. If that fixes it, then I'll just do that as a workaround and worry about reboot later. If that doesn't work, then I'll do the reboot. So, hang tight, guys. I'll be back in just a sec. You can just stare at my toy collection behind me. Alright? I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. There you go, got the gamepad. There you go, and for your patience, I will reward you with a bombing run. How about that? Time for everyone to go fly. There you go. Oh, hey, there we go. Man, I'm having all kinds of tech support issues all of a sudden here. Read my lips. There you go. All right, microphone's back up. All right, so, and yet, okay, now what did I lose? Why did I lose the joystick? All right. Try arrows. Really? Alright, so did I just not get the joystick loaded? Guys, not my lucky day here for tech, I'm telling you, man. Oh yeah, look at that, man. Yeah, nothing's moving here. Okay, so when in doubt, plug it in somewhere else.
Oh no, not now. This game is broke. I don't know how I played it so long.
Or is it this one?
He's way too
Properties.
strong.
Oh, there it is. I was looking at my G13, so that was stupid on my part. Alright. So joystick is working fine. What programming language Unity uses? It used to have a couple of options. Back in the day, there was Boo, Unity Script, and C#. But over the years, they've sort of like culled it down. So literally at this point, the only choice is C#. And I still got no joystick. What the heck? Alright. So we say desktop, we say joystick, and it should be fine.
Oh, boss fight great. I've got no health, but who needs health? When he sees how much pain I'm in,
And I've
I'm
lost
sure he'll feel sorry for me and let me
all input controls. Wow. I'm sorry, Corgi, I hate it now. Absolutely hate the freaking plugin, man. At this point, I mean, I should probably just take the time and yank the whole thing out. At this point, I'm so invested in it that I really want it out of my system. I literally paused my scene and it has frozen Unity. What is this? Really? That's, I don't know. Are you doing, well, you're doing the funky calculation stuff. So I'm not sure what went weird there, but, alright, so. Try this one more time. They should be. The joystick bindings should be fine. I have not messed with those lately, but let's see. And there I dropped. All right. Too many gizmos. All right. I guess that's, yeah. I guess at this point we will try the reboot. If you guys can bear with me, just know that I will bounce back. You know, give me like 2 minutes. I'll be back online, and hopefully you guys will come back and, you know, consider it's a cliffhanger, right? Will the intrepid duo, no, it's just me. Will the intrepid idiot figure the problem out after he reboots his computer? Stay tuned. Same bad channel. All right, guys. Let me go do that. I'll just go do a reboot right now, and give me 2 minutes, and I'll be back. All right. Wish me luck, guys. See you on the other side.